So this tutorial is basically for how to upload file using PHP. Okay, so let's go straight to our VS Code. Now I have a file called file upload.php, so that interprets what I'm going to do, and I have a folder called uploads. Simply means this is where I'm going to be moving the image into before storing them in my database. Okay, so what do we need to do to get a web page that can upload image? You just need your PHP script by starting your syntax, then followed by simple HTML form. So I will call this title called file or py upload. Okay. Now let's go ahead and create our form. I'm using post method. Okay. I'm not doing CSS. Yeah, I just wanted it to be smart, fast, and easy. So I'm not doing CSS. But if you want a CSS class, I can also do some CSS calls for you too. You can comment below when I view it. And if I see anything related to CSS that you really need, I can take time to do it for you. So straight up, let's go to inputs. Right now, we don't use text because we want to post pictures, so we call them file. So we take file, give it a name, and this name is going to be upload image. You can give it any name you want, but the name that is best explained is this right now. So next thing is my button. I will not say button. My button text will be upload. Okay, and sorry, the name of this button is going to be upload to. And I'll say the button type. Sure, it's gonna be submit. We are submitting the form. Okay. So I think our form is prepared now. But one thing is missing, okay? That is called ink type. Ink type. That was equal to multi-path slash form data. Just give me a minute. Large and form data. So with this and form set, mind you, if you didn't put this attribute on your form tag, you cannot upload this image. Your PHP cannot grab this image at all. So you don't forget this one. Now I will go by saying, now time to handle it. I will say if for this noise, if it says posts or shits. What are we posting? We are posting this button called upload. I'm going to say if it says post upload, what should happen? Now I'll create a variable to store the image. So I'm going to say image that's equal to. Now this is how you cache the image. We are not going to be using posts. Normally, this is what we normally use before, but we are not using this one this time. We're going to use we're going to use files, then pass the name of the index, which is this, copy and place it here. So this index name grab the picture. Then you only grab the picture. Now you need to include the name of the picture too by just simply saying name with this index. All right. Okay. There's one more thing left we need to do. We need to we need to attach a certain number character behind the name of the image. Now I will explain what that means later. Okay, so sorry. So what I'm doing here is that just in case you want to repeat, you want to re-upload this picture again, and you have already uploaded it before, we want to create a character that will be able to that the computer can be able to use to differentiate the two images from one another, from the first one and the second one, while having the same name, while having the same name. Okay. What this time function does is that it generates a certain number and attach it to the back of behind the name. So that's what it does. So all right. So let's refresh our page, and now we have our upload. Okay. So, but we are not going to upload now. We need to write our script correctly. So after doing this, now the next thing we are just going to echo this variable if we have the image. Okay, so refresh, we'll select now and then the posts. Right. So our image is tracked. We have tracked the image, we have get the image. You see the time that we put has been able to generate a number for us and attach it to the name. If I refresh again, take that same image for the second time. So it's going to give me the same image, but it's going to give it a different number this time. All right, so let's proceed. So let me comment this out. Oh, let's preview. Let's preview. Let's let us save. Let us make a folder at store image in. So right here, we'll say target directory is equal to setting string uploads is slash. Now, what this one does is that this is a variable we are making available. So we are storing this string inside this place. So this string represents this folder. Do you understand? This string represents this folder where we'll be keeping the image in. All right. So, and what are we keeping in? We are keeping this image. So I'm going to say you will not have to pass a variable that you store the image in front of it. You can attach it to it. You can give space. There's no problem. But let's not give space. And leave it like this. Now let's preview our image. Okay, I wanna say echo image src equal to source uploads slash image. Okay, so if I do this like so, I should be let's set a width. I would say width so I don't get too big. I would say 20%. Then height is going to be or 40%. So it's fine that way. And let's end our code of line. So let's preview. Oh, something happened. It's not being able to finish. Let's select another image. We didn't select picture. So I'm just going to press upload. Let's reload. Let's do that again. Upload. Oh, it's not working. Let's see what's the problem. Um, okay, uploads. I have it. Okay, we've not moved. We've not moved. There's no image yet. So we've not moved. So let's close it. Oh no. So let's forget about this one first. Let's take this one out. Let's go ahead and let us move the image into the provided. Yeah, okay. So we are just going to use a function to move this image inside this folder that we have provided. We'll move this image in here. So we're going to say create a variable called move file is equal to move file upload. Now this function accepts two arguments, which is files, okay, upload image, and then the second argument for the temporary name, then that's that. Then let's check if this image has been moved. When I say if what, if move file is equal to true, what should happen is, let's say, echo image was moved successfully. Okay, that's S echo able to move image. Try again. Okay, so that's it. Then, if the image was able to move, it will give us this, we will get this response. And now we cannot preview the image. All right, so we cannot come here and copy this, come right after here and paste it. Okay, and let it work now. So let's see, I'm going to refresh the page. I'm going to get the image now. So then uploads. I said something. I said that move upload expect two parameters or one given. Okay. Yo, there's our error. I told you this function accepts two arguments, but I only provide one argument. Now, this is the file I want to move, and it has a temporary name, a place to store the temporary name. I have to also provide a place to move it in. That will be the second parameter argument. So I'm now going to say target directory. So this file, you are saying that move this file into this folder that is inside this variable. Okay, let's do that again. Let me now resubmit. Let me refresh my browser and just copy and upload. Yeah. So we said uh, image was moved successfully, and we also have the image in what? In preview. So we have successfully moved image. Let's go back to code. Now you see we have the image here in our folder right now. So this is it. Okay. So we're going to stop here. Then the second part of this video, we will be doing, we'll use it to do how to move it to data, store it in database. Then we can also call it. That will be the second part of the video. So do not forget to like, subscribe, drop your comments, and also share. Turn on your notifications so that whenever a new video is dropped, you can be among the first people to receive the notification. All right.